What's going on, MSFers? Doolum here, and today we're going to be playing Cosmic Crucible Week 6, Round 1, going against Stacks, and he's got a stacked defense, that's right. Room number 1, he's got Sus, Nightcrawler, Thanos, Endgame, Phoenix Force, all overpowered. Just kidding, only 2 of them are overpowered because he is a slacker. Then we have Orcus with Dormammu in room 2, all overpowered except for Dormammu. Once again, what a slacker. Room number 3, the Bobblehead with Odin, Black Knight, Emma, and Shadow King, so that's going to be pain from start to finish. Room number 4, we've got Liberty with Ultimus. Room number 5, we've got 2-piece Thunderbolts with a little bit of shield, a plug-and-play ability from Black Widow there. So Black Widow, obviously, as a shield, will give speed up to Victoria Hand on her first turn. She's going to be dead before she takes turn, so it doesn't matter. Also, Captain America and Moon Knight there. And then room number 6, we've got Night Stalkers with Void Knight. So we're going to do room number 3 first, because why wouldn't we? Let's see what we can pull off here. I think I saved it somewhere. I think I saved it somewhere. It doesn't look like I saved it anywhere. Where's my team? Nope, that's not my team. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to make my team again. Okay, so we're doing Mephisto. We're doing good old man Logan. We're doing Black Cat. We're doing, who was the other one? Wow, I completely forgot who I was using for this team. Oh yeah, Ancient One and then Shadow King. That's right. All right, so let's go here. So we got Ancient One, Shadow King. So what's going to happen here is Mephisto's going to go turn 1, hit the Black Knight with the basic, because I need to make sure the basic does the 50% damage, so he drops the taunt. And then I'll be able to focus on Professor X. There is a little bit of issue with sometimes he drops the taunt, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes it puts him right at 50%, and sometimes it put him below 50%, so I might have to do the second turn with Mephisto on Black Knight, but we'll see. And then Black Cat's going to stun Professor X, and honestly, as long as I can kill Professor X, that's all that matters here. Obviously, Old Man Logan is going to stop the Odin from getting charges, so let's find out together. All right. Yeah, with old Fisty Claws. And with Old Man Logan, it really is Fisty Claws. That's right. That's right. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I need more save teams I can't use. You're not wrong. I really need to go through those. But that sounds like effort I'm not willing to do. So let's see what happens here. Mephisto's obviously going to go first. And like I said, we're going to do the basic pact on Black Knight here to make sure we do all of the damage and get that 50% damage on him. He did drop the taunt, which is great. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. I don't know what causes what. I definitely cannot special here, because if I do, Odin will assist, and I don't want that, so we're going to basic here. This will get some good bleeds on Professor X, which is nice. Black Cat's going to go. We're going to get a nice stun on him. He did get the trauma as well, so we should be good to go now. Odin is going to go, but obviously Old Man Logan is stopping any issues there. Awesome. Black Cat got hit, which honestly probably the best choice there, because she's got a bunch of death proof, so shouldn't matter too much. My Shadow King is now going, which is perfect. And I think I'm just gonna ult. Yep, I'm ulting. Adios, chuckle nuts. All the positive effects should be gone off of everybody. We got Professor X just barely living, but the ping kills Emma. Cool. Now I can't stun Shadow King here, but I can definitely stun Professor X, so we're gonna do that. Let's stun him. Okay, big damage going all around. Awesome. Hopefully Shadow King doesn't ult. He's probably gonna special, which is a-okay with me. I have safeguard and good ult immunity, so we're fine. Okay. Black Knight's probably gonna special here. Yep, fine. Okay. Okay. Big hit here. This should do a lot of damage. Hopefully Professor X is gonna die to this. Yep, he did. Awesome. All right, so we got a special here taking out Black Knight, hopefully, with the ping. All right, almost dead. He's a goner now. Okay. Let's get the basic to get the most amount of damage on Odin here with the striker attack, defense down, and the ping, and the hit. We're going to stun him as well because he's got disrupted. Get more bleeds out there. Black Cat going here. What puts out more bleeds? Trauma, bleed, disrupted. Apply slow, +2 bleed. What's the ult do? Transfer all negative effects. Let's just do the basics, put more bleeds out there. Maybe an ult would have been better, but it's a one-shot, so I will take it. The ult was probably better there to get the extra ping from Shadow King, but I'll take it. It's a one-shot. Nothing wrong with that at all. Deleting this team. That was an Odin with 2 diamonds as well, so that was a very, very beefy team. I'm really, really excited for me to still drop a fight in room 1 because that would be really, really funny, wouldn't it? So let's go over and do room number 6. I have no clue if this is going to work or not, but it doesn't hurt to try. I'm doing good old Nightcrawler, Void Knight Carnage, Null, and Emma Frost. Emma Frost obviously stopping the speed stat from them. And then I'm going to be putting... I get speed stat, a bunch of speed stat as well because I have Null and some symbiotes. Nightcrawler's going to go really quick, put some turn meter out there as well. I'm hoping I just don't run out of damage here, which I might, to be completely honest, but there is only one way to find out. So, yeah, let's go. Hopefully Null's able to carry. He is at 6/6 now, so he did get that 6 red star, which is pretty nice. So hopefully that ends up putting out enough damage, and then I can get a bunch of turn meter rolling from the Carnage that I have and the Carnage that I'm going to summon as well. Let's find out. So we obviously are not going to get a stun here because of the immunity, but we're going to get some turn meter rolling. So that's good. We're going to get the assists going as well. I am going to special on Void Knight because I want Void Knight dead before he gets to do a turn. So hopefully I can do enough damage to him and he just dies, which does look like is going to be the case. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to kill Void Knight. Get some turn meter rolling here. Cool. Let's get a big hit on Blade. Get a disrupted and a trauma on him as well. Okay, let's get an ability block on Agatha and then clump them all together. And then hopefully I'm able to start doing enough damage to get the turn meter train rolling here. I might have run out of damage. Okay, Agatha is going to take more damage here because Agatha is lower. Okay, there's more turn meter from that, which is pretty nice. Unfortunately, took a big hit there. Hopefully that doesn't end up hurting me. It probably will, though. All right, let's go here and hit Oath. All right, we are not doing a lot of damage. Let's get the special. I am unfortunately running out of damage. Agatha's dead now, which is kind of great. So we are making some progress, which is cool. Let's go here on down the middle. We obviously can't steal energy to make it so that Man-Thing doesn't do anything. This is not fun. All these assists from Blade are really starting to hurt as well. Now we've got a blind. Unfortunately, this doesn't look like it's going to end up working. Maybe we can get a good enough hit from the mind controls and the extra hit. That blind on Null is really, really problematic right now. Okay, basic there. That's fine. Yeah, having a blind on Null was not ideal here, and now having an ability block as well. Not great. And then he's dead. So I'll have to come in and clean it up. That's okay. We should be able to do it. We are going to have some speed issues, obviously, but we might be able to clean it up. Oh, well. It is what it is. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, we'll end up cleaning that up at the end. Let's do Cabal, Kang, and Ares here. Oh, I have Iron Patriot on defense. That's right. I forgot about that. So we're going to have to do a new plan here. Let's Immortal. Should I Immortal this? I forgot about that. All right, let's go over here and Night Stalkers this then. Let's keep Let's keep the plan going so far. Messing up a smidgen, but that's okay. We'll do Night Stalkers here, and this will be great. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Hopefully my opponent struggles a little bit. I do have Odin, Illuminati, and a pre-taunt on defense, and he needs to use Star Jammers against my Star Jammers. So hopefully that ends up being enough. And I don't have an issue because he doesn't have Odin on defense. On offense, I mean. So hopefully I'm okay. We're going to flip a lot of stuff here. We're going to get a big hit. And should be good. Yep, big hit there. Awesome. All right. Now we can make sure Nimrod goes down. Okay, Nimrod's got the exposed as well, so we should get the extra hits. Extra rewind from the ping from Blade as well, which is great. Awesome. Exposed kill. You're dead. Cool. Let's target here. Okay, hopefully the Blade ping ends up killing. Blade ping kills. Perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we should be good with this turn here. Dead. Ping, ping, dead, dead, dead. Okay, cool. That worked out very, very well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So hopefully we're able to figure out room 5. That's a little unfortunate. I think in room 1 we're gonna do Immortal, even though that's probably not the best idea. We're probably gonna do Immortal here. I could definitely try Vigilante for funsies, and then maybe use Immortal somewhere else. Let's do Superior 6 here, because I know I need to use Superior 6. So let's do that. You, and Mysterio. All right, let's do this one. This is my favorite attack ever. I think I really, really love that. Yeah, Oath passive shot is a permanent kill. Yes, 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 yes. So let's see what we've got here. This should be pretty easy as per usual. You just need to change up the way you play this very, very slightly. All you need to do is you got to make sure you ability block Ultimus, because if not, then he will ult and potentially delete somebody. So just got to make sure you ability block him. So changes up the fights very, very slightly, but nothing too crazy at all. So now he's just going to basic, and we don't have any issues with that. Because we can't get the ability block anyway because of charges on Green Goblin Classic. So from here, now we're just going to all in on Captain America Sam, because he's going to have the most amount of damage. Let's get Ultimus. Let's get another ability block on him. Make sure, or the blind and the ability block, make sure he's not going to do anything stupid. He's dead anyway, not like it matters. And then we'll just start getting some even damage around the board here. So we can make sure Kraven does a lot of damage, and then a Shocker will also be able to hit these 3. So that'll be nice. Let's get the reach around from Shocker, because he loves to do that. Then we're going to special on Cap Sam here, reduce that turn meter, get some good damage. And then Kraven with the ult might be able to finish it off here. They did get defense up from dropping Cap America Sam a little low, but that's okay. Let's make sure he dies. To the big single target damage there. He is indeed a goner. And then we'll just slowly hit everybody once to take the defense up off of everybody. And then Mysterio might be able to delete here, actually. Never mind. He's going to tickle. He's going to tickle. All right, Green Goblin, I believe in you. Triple kill. Let's do it. There we go. Absolutely. All right, that worked out pretty well. Super easy, just like usual there. So that's done and gone. Cool, cool, cool. All right, all right, all right. Let's do this. Let's see what we got now. So I have a choice here, because Black Widow goes very, very fast in room 5. So I need something very, very fast as well. And it's definitely not going to be Immortal. I do have Super Skrull, who should get a lot of turn meter right off rip. So let's go with a little bit of a fun fight here. Let's go Black Knight. Let's go Super Skrull, Kang. And then let's just do some other damage dealers. Let's do. I kind of want to do like Patriot and Joaquin, or I could do Tangled. That works too. Well, let's do Tangled. Oops. Let's do Tangled. Although I might need Tangled for room 6. I might need Tangled for room 6, won't I? Yeah, I should probably do Tangled Kang in 6, shouldn't I? So let's do that first. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to do Tangled Kang in 6 because I need to make sure I'm getting the stun on what's his face. So let's do Tangled Kang. And then let's do Oath is still going to go really fast. Let's do Tangled Kang. Let's do, where else should we go with this? Let's do Joaquin because he's pretty fast. And then let's do, screw it. Let's do Gear Tier 20 Big Time Spider-Man because why not, right? Maybe you can get a quick defense down there and I'll do even more damage for funsies. For funsies, let's do it. This should be good. Cool. This should be fine. Let's do it. Big Time Spider-Man. Let's get some use out of that Gear 20 that I absolutely put on him. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I could have done Vigilante in room 6 as well, but I'm going to keep them as a backup just in case. I'm going to do the basic here because I don't want to put slow on him just yet. So let's do the basic and just hit into him. All right, now we can do the basic again, put a defense down out there. He'll probably end up flipping it to a defense up anyway, so what does it matter? All right, let's get that going, and then we can get the stun. Cool, you're stunned now. Bye-bye. All right, this should miss. It does indeed. Cool. Now, let's do the special here. All right, and now let's do the special here, I suppose. Put an ability block out there, and then let's get an ult, get a rewind. Hopefully Blade dies to this. Good lord, he did not. Okie dokie then. Hey, guess what? You're dying to Big Time Spider-Man! Yes, you are! All right, goodbye. All right, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're all fine. All right, we're going to basic here to the vulnerable striker attack. Should end up killing. You're a goner. Cool, cool, cool. That worked out pretty well. All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's done. All right. Let's see what we got somewhere else here. So what can we do in room number 5 now? Maybe we could do something with Super Scroll to get a fast rewind out there. So let's do that. So Super Scroll, Black Knight in case they take turns. And then let's do Dormammu for a revive. And then, are they going to have any stealth? They are going to have stealth from Black Widow, I believe. So let's do Dakin and then Pandapool, because why not? Let's do it. All right, let's figure this out, shall we? Let's put the Preton over here. Put Sus next to him. Cool. There's no way this doesn't work, right? Gear Tier 20 on Victoria Hand and Hyperion. This should go great. This should go great. We should be fine. We should be fine. This should be great. Where's Cabal? Iron Patriot's on defense, so don't have Cabal. Forgot I did that. All right, the problem is Black Widow goes very, very quick. Also, I thought I was going to have way less speed than this, so I'm going to basic. I'm going to basic turn 1 and try to flip a bunch of stuff and go down the line here. Ares might have been a good idea. The good news is the Disrupted landed on Victoria Hand, so that was pretty hot and spicy, let me tell you. Hyperion is at what speed? I don't even know. Stats, he's at what, 123, so he's going to be going next probably. Moon Knight's at what, 118, I think? 105. He's very slow. Okay, so we should rewind here and make sure nothing stupid happens. Cool. Big rewind there. Moon Knight going, not exactly sure why, so don't ask me. Let's get a stun on Victoria Hand. Absolutely going to get blocked here. Bye. Figured as much. Cool. Black Knight should be starting to do some things, though. Let's make sure Victoria Hand gets the... Nope. Nothing's going to stick to her. That's fun. All right. I didn't want that to stick anyway. Let's get a special out here. Hopefully the slows start helping out a bunch. I definitely should have used Ares here to not deal with this safeguard, but I absolutely did not. The good news is this is a % health damage steal, so that is pretty nice and nifty. Sus is a raider, so targeting doesn't matter here. Black Widow's officially a dead goner. I really don't want Hyperion taking a turn, and I think Hyperion's going to go before, so let's kill Hyperion here. All right, we got defense up. We should be okay. I'm really hoping Dawkin goes before somebody here. Nope. That's going to hurt. Oh my god, no one died. Okay, that didn't hurt at all. I thought that was really going to hurt because I overpowered, but that tickled. We're fine. All right, no issues whatsoever. We're fine. We're good. We're fine. That's fine. All right. Well, I just pulled something out of my booty, so I'll take it. That works for me. Now the question is, do we trust good old Vigilante in 1, or do we try Immortal in 1? And I think the answer is going to be Immortal X-Men. So we're going to do that. Let's do Immortal in 1. And then worst case, we can use Vigilante for a clean up. So let's see what we got. All right. Good Lord, this is not going to work. I have a feeling this is not going to work. So we can't stun Super Skrull, obviously, because we can't get the trauma on him. So definitely can't do that. So we really can't stun anybody. Now, we do have What's His Nuts going first, which is fine. I am going to have extra damage here, which should be interesting. We're going to stun you. Cool. Immediately into the Rainfire, which is fine. Okay, I'm going to get a big rewind here. I'm going to target Omega Red here. I'm going to get as much damage on Omega Red as I can. We also need to make sure Super Skrull dies here, because if he doesn't, we kind of lost. So that could be problematic, believe it or not. We're going to be able to... We should be able to gather them together and do enough damage. We also don't have the speed up from from Storm, because that got erased immediately, so that's not great. So let's special here and take out Thanos with that. That's not going to work. And it didn't kill Super Skrull either, so I think we've officially lost. That's fun and exciting. Well, that's really not good. Now what's going to happen is I can't use Vigilante either, because Omega Red's going to have his ult up turn 1. So that's problematic. That's a problematic meatball now, isn't it? Oh boy. Well, that's not good at all. The good news is they're low, so that's good. So hopefully we could just take a team in there and go relatively quick. Hopefully. I don't have Liberty. I also don't have a Cursed. I don't have Superior 6 either. This is not good. Yeah, Immortal, why must you always fail me? No kidding. What do we even do at this point? Because now we're walking into a Nightcrawler ult turn 1, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be fun and exciting. We're also walking into a Sus Basic, if I'm not mistaken. So that's not ideal either. Hand Archer? I don't know if Hand Archer is going to work, unfortunately. Maybe we do full Thunderbolts and see if we can survive. I don't even have full Thunderbolts because I have Songbird on defense. Yep. Sus will special probably? No, he's not going to have energy to special. Hit with New Warriors, then Vigilante. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. So we're going to do New Warriors, hopefully to just soak up some turns. And then we should be able to do some fine things after that, hopefully. But yeah, there's only one way to find out. So let's see if we can at least soak up some turns. So let's see. Do I have 4-piece to Cursed? Of course I don't. Satana's not out yet. Satana's not out yet. I'm coring Satana, and then the free-to-play event for Helverine is coming, so I don't have to worry about it. All right, let's see what happens here. I'm really glad Super Skrull just healed all the way up to full. That was exciting. So that was good. So we're eating the turns that I wanted to eat, which is great. We're taking a turn, which is absolutely fascinating. I didn't really expect this to happen. Hey, how much damage do we think this is going to do? Let's see how much damage this is going to do. That did okay damage, to be fair. Hey, Omega Red, can you take a turn? Nope. Oh my god, he took a turn. We're fine. We can Vigilante this now. It's fine. He took a turn. We're fine. Yeah, I have the hood. I cored the hood. I'm going to core Satana after that, so I can have the full team together. I always core the second and the third one. All right, we got Vigilante going in now, so we should be able to get a full clear, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. So let's do that. Let's put you over yonder. We should be good. Sus should be specialing, maybe? I don't know, actually. He did ult, so maybe he's going to special. He's not going to ult, which is great, so we should be fine. And then we should be able to kill him here. So we should be good as long as good old Silver Sable wants to do some things. He is specialing, which is absolutely perfect, so that's good. That's fine, too. Basic, okay. That's fine. Hey, Sable, you're not going to do enough damage on this, are you? Yes, she is. Okay, cool. We can stun Phoenix, and then we can just kill her, so I don't have to worry about sitting here and waiting to time out. We're good to go. We're fine. We're fine. I never had a worry at all. Hopefully my opponent didn't full clear, or he just had an aneurysm and struggled heavily. So, hey, it worked. I full cleared. I'll take it. I told you I was going to one-shot Professor X, and then I was just going to absolutely crap the bed in room 1, just like always. So, let's see what happened. Oh my god, did he actually not full clear? There's no way. Room 1, Illuminati. Room 2, Immortal. Room 3, Fisto and Accursed. Room 4, let's go, baby! Woo! Hell yeah! Never punished for my stupidity. He did not mirror with Starjammers, so he used Vigilante, didn't work. APOC with Absolute A-Force and Guardian, didn't work. Kang, Cabal Tits, didn't work. Room 5, probably used Starjammers here. Absolutely he did. The Starjammers bait worked, everybody. That's all that matters. All right, and then in room number 6, use Null, Old Man Logan, Quasar, Gore, and Kestrel. What a time to be alive. I don't deserve the win, but you know what? Somehow I pull it off every time in round 1. Time to go 0-2 the rest of the week, but hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, MSFers.